Hey, mate. Guess what? Leafs win 4-2 against the Pittsburgh Penguins in their home debut. They beat Kyle Dubas. They beat Jason Spezza. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. And even though they had a rough start, I wouldn't even call it rough. Let's say a slow start. Berube gave him a little shit, and they got right back into it. Chris Letang scores with an absolute rocket to make it 1-0, and I'm kind of fine with that. One, because the Leafs won. Two, I like Chris Letang. I think he's been through a lot, and he comes back, and he's playing well. What a goal for him. He was like my sister's favorite player back in the day. Him and Crosby. When I say back in the day, this is like 2008, 9, like that time. Obviously, when they were, battling with the Detroit Red Wings, I went to the University of Windsor, so I got cheap tickets to Detroit. Always could get Detroit versus Pittsburgh games, bring them there. Seeing Letang score, that was cool. I know it made her happy. What made me happy is Max Domi and William Nylander on a 2-on-1, and it was a terrible line change. Malkin dropped a stick, then went off, and the Leafs went the other way, and Max Domi's leg kick in, and you're like, what's he going to do? He's definitely not shooting this, or Deacon. He's going to pass. Everyone knows he's going to pass to William Nylander. The goalie, I don't even know what the goalie's name is. It wasn't Jari. It knows it's going to William Nylander, and what's William Nylander going to do? He's going to score. He's going to score, and he's going to make it 1-1, and it's great. And then not long after that, Matt Knies, who had himself a game, played over 21 minutes, absolute beast. Power play, penalty kill on the top line. He's phenomenal. Sign him now. You know how, all these teams are giving out 8 and 7 year deals. LA gave it a 5-year deal for Byfield. But those, long-term deals, I'll take 5 years if need be. But just sign the guy. Sign him now, because at the end of the season, he's going to be worth another $2.5 million. Sign him now to that 8-year, $5.5 million deal. That'd be lovely. If you can get him under $6 million, holy steal. In my honest opinion, get this guy signed. What is he? 6'3", 230 pounds of just pure muscle, pure determination. How you doing, Dougie Hamilton? Anyway, he scores and makes it 2-1, and we're happy in Leafs Nation. And then Mitch Marner decides, I'm Mitch Marner. And after he does this, after he scores his goal and he goes down the wing and he snipes and he shoots it far side, I'm like, Mitch, look what happens when you shoot. Shoot the puck more, Mitch. You can be a 30-35 goal scorer in the NHL. Just shoot the bloody puck. Look, you drove the net. You could have done a turn-up because, he had a little bit of pressure on the left side, but he didn't. He shot and he scored. Earlier on in the game when he's doing his little loops in the offensive zone, or when he's taking on a guy and then he backs up so he doesn't go straight down the center lane. Instead, he likes to play that perimeter game. Just go for it, buddy. You're bigger than you think. And just, you're faster than everyone else. You're, majority of the time, you're better than everyone else. Look what happens when you do. It's 3-1. Then Rickard Rakell scores an absolute beauty. Holy shaka. So 2 absolute phenomenal shots beat Stolarz. One is the slap shot from Letang. 2 is this amazing snapshot, wrist shot, whatever you want to call it, from Rakell, and that made it 3-2. And then William Nylander pots it in the empty net. He was looking for Matt Knies. He wanted to pass it to Matt Knies, but he was, I probably should just score this, just in case, because the Pens could go the other way, and we know how Toronto is holding a lead, right? So he just scores, and that makes it 4-2, and we're all happy. And we're all happy in Leafs Nation, and Toronto is a damn good team. A damn good team. So the takeaways from this game is we didn't have Tavares, so Domi filled in at center. Great. Works out well. It looks like that William Nylander, I saw on Twitter, it was like, when William Nylander plays with 2 plugs, he's just godlike. And he's not playing with any plugs, but guys who are not at his level or seen as his level, like Tavares is seen quite high up, where Willie has to just control the line himself and sometimes just go, I'm just going to do it myself. In the own zone, he's moving around, he's getting to these open spaces. Even if there's just an inch, he's going to take it and he's going to go a mile. And it's phenomenal. I thought William Nylander had his best game of the season so far. It's only been 3 games. The Leafs are now 2-1, but he was great. Austin Matthews, I think he hit another bar. He still can't score. I think he's fine because Mitch Marner scored, Matt Knies scores. I like that line. Eventually, it's going to go in for Austin, and it's going to be chaos. Chaos in a good way, like when you play chaos dodgeball. it's chaos watching it. Everyone's all over the place throwing balls at each other, but guess what? It's good fun. Austin Matthews, eventually he's going to score, but right now he's just playing great team defense. Offense, he's doing what's asked of him as a captain. And I'll take Austin Matthews getting 35. Okay, let's say 40. He's going to get 40 goals easily, right? So I'm fine with Austin Matthews going 40 goals and 45 assists for 85 points if this team just overall as a group is so much better, and that him doing that allows for other guys to step up as well, and just given those opportunities and them to flourish. Sure, why not? Do I think he's going to get 40 goals? No, he's definitely getting in the 50s. Hell, let's go 60s. Screw it. Go 70s. Austin, you know, when you play LA on Wednesday, just get a hat trick there. I'm fine with that. 4 goals? Cool. Go for it. But the team was great. I think everyone, top to bottom, forwards were great. McMahon jumped up to the third line because Reeves was back in because Tavares off ill. Defense, Connor Timmins still scares me with the puck a bit. I still don't like that. I would prefer Timothy Liljegren in there. I'd prefer Philip Myers. But they're giving Timmins a look. I don't know. Maybe it's to trade. Maybe it's to trade him. I don't know. He just seems a little bit of deer in headlights with the puck and without the puck still. But I was talking to my mate the other day, and I still probably have some bias towards Timmins because I just don't. I don't trust him back there. Similar to Justin Hall, like just watching and looking and just picking, like nitpicky. I'm very, very nitpicky, and it sucks that that's the player I'm now nitpicking. Do you know who I'm not nitpicking? Chris Tanev. Tanev's insane. He's so good. He's so good. That's the all-round stay at home defenseman. Just A to B, very simple, and just gets the job done. It's smooth sailing back there with him. And then Anthony Stolar's in net, phenomenal. What a killer. Those Florida guys, Lorenz, Stolars, OEL. We're seeing Florida OEL / Arizona OEL, not the Vancouver OEL. He's great. What a freaking signing. Oh my God. Trey, you did well. You did really well. This Leafs team is a good team, and they're a deep team. There's guys that aren't in the lineup right now that would definitely be on an NHL roster that wasn't the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm happy as can be. Let's see how they do against the LA Kings. That's going to be one heck of a game. Comment down below your thoughts on the Leafs' start to this season, their win against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the upcoming game against the LA Kings. Feels good. Leafs 2-1, beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-2. Screw you, Dubas. Just kidding. You're fine, but Toronto wins. Anyway, take care, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving. Go Leafs, go. That was good. What a frickin' win.